The winter storms of Wyoming are famous for forcing even the toughest drivers to pull over. But on one cursed night, something far worse than snow was roaming the long, empty stretch of Route 17. Evan Miller, a truck driver from Texas, had been on the road for 14 hours. He just wanted to reach the next town, Hollow Creek, before the blizzard swallowed him. But the snow grew heavier. Too fast. His radio crackled. All drivers, avoid Route 17. Repeat, avoid route, static. Evan frowned. He searched for a station, but every frequency only whispered one phrase. Turn. Back. He tried calling his dispatch. No signal. A cold shiver crawled up his spine. Through the blinding snow, Evan saw something in his headlights. A girl standing in the middle of the highway, barefoot, wearing a thin white dress soaked in snow. She didn't move. Evan slammed the brakes. The truck skidded but stopped just inches away. When he jumped out, the girl was gone. Only footprints remained, leading into the forest. He heard a soft whisper. Please, help me. Against every bit of common sense he had, he followed. The footprints led him to an old wooden cabin, half buried in snow. A single lantern flickered inside. Something was wrong. The door swung open on its own. Inside, the same girl sat on a rocking chair, her back to him. Her hair hung down, dripping with melted snow. She whispered, "He's coming back. He's angry." Evan stepped forward. "Who's coming?" Slowly, the girl turned her head. Too slowly, as if her bones were stiff. Her face was pale, lips blue, eyes lifeless. My father. Before Evan could react, the door slammed shut behind him. A deep voice echoed through the cabin. "No one takes what's mine." The shadows in the room began to move, stretching, forming a tall shape. Something heavy stomped across the floorboards. Evan felt breath on his neck. Cold, rotten. The girl whispered, "Run!" He grabbed the lantern and bolted out the door, stumbling through the snow as the cabin exploded into darkness behind him. The shadow followed. It didn't walk. It glided through the storm, growing larger, its arms stretching like black smoke. Evan sprinted toward the highway, gasping. A police cruiser was coming down the road. Evan waved his arms desperately. The officer stopped and rolled down his window. "What happened? Are you hurt?" Evan pointed to the forest. "She needs help. A girl." "Her father? He's not human." The officer's face drained of color. "There's no one out here," he said quietly. That cabin burned down in 1983. A man murdered his daughter, and then himself. Locals say their spirits haunt Route 17. Evan shook his head violently. "No, I saw her. She talked to me." The officer's radio crackled. "Unit 4, be advised. Reports of a shadow moving fast across the snow." The officer's eyes widened. "Get in the car, now." The cruiser raced down Route 17. Evan looked out the back window. The shadow was still coming, gaining speed, stretching its arms toward the car. Streetlights flickered and died as the thing passed under them. The officer shouted over the engine, "Keep your eyes forward. If you look at it too long, it follows you forever." But Evan couldn't stop staring. The shadow grew a face, twisted, burned, furious. Its voice filled the entire car. "You took my daughter." The cruiser suddenly flipped sideways, rolling across the ice. Glass shattered, metal screamed. Everything went black. Evan woke up in a hospital bed, bandaged but alive. An officer stood beside him. "You're lucky to be alive," she said. "But the officer who picked you up, he's missing." Evan's throat tightened, and the shadow. The officer hesitated. "We found footprints in the snow. A man's and a small girl's. Both leading to your room." She handed him a crumpled piece of paper found in his pocket. He unfolded it with trembling hands. It was a drawing. A cabin, a little girl, and a shadow behind them. At the bottom, written in messy handwriting, "You looked back." The lights in Evan's room flickered. Behind him, a cold breath whispered, "Daddy's home."